It's your boy Diddy, and you're watching DJ Delz. Yeah, pow.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Delz, absolutely.
All right, we got to get right into it. The intro's fun and all, but we got to get right into the stream. So, just finished watching episode 5 and 6 of The Last Dance. And I got to say, man, they delivered again. They absolutely delivered again. It was brilliant. One thing, though, I feel like some people aren't feeling the time jumps. That's one thing. I don't mind the time jumps, but let me know how you feel about that. Like how they kept going from 93 to like 98, back and forth, the Olympics, then going back to 98. I know it's all about The Last Dance, so I don't mind that. But some people were saying that, that they wish they just told the story as the time was going. This is live, by the way. Let me know what you thought of these episodes. Let me know where you repping. Leave it in the chat and interact with me while we get to this review. Well, not really a review, but just my thoughts overall of the whole thing. They definitely pointed out that Michael Jordan was not very flattered about people comparing him to Clyde Drexler or vice versa. We'll say how some people were saying that Clyde Drexler was on a level of Michael Jordan, and he definitely wanted to make that clear that this man is not on that MJ level, and he sure the hell did. We had the Olympics. They showed that whole competitiveness with Magic Johnson, especially with the trash talking when they were in that practice, the scrimmage they had, how intense it was, which I thought was really awesome to actually watch that and hear Magic just shitting on Michael Jordan. It was crazy. Let me know in the chat what you all are thinking about everything. I definitely want to know, and I'll be posting all your comments on the screen as we get into this. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you coming through right here. Brooklyn, what's up? And continue to leave your comments and everything as we get into this. When we get to the 5-minute mark, I will be sharing the sneaker of the stream. Definitely every stream, we show you a sneaker. Like, this is a sneaker channel. We're going to do that. So with the Olympics, I loved all that. Like during the scrimmage, they had all that footage of the trash talking. And it was interesting, too, how much, they still are continuing to tell the story with Isaiah Thomas and the hatred that Michael Jordan has to Isaiah Thomas. And, the speculations of the reason of him not playing on that dream team was because of the fact that Michael Jordan couldn't stand him. That feud was serious. They went through that in the last episodes, and I did do a review on that, so definitely check that out. It was great also showing the whole situation with Tony Kukoc, and Jerry was like pushing him, thinking he was going to be like the next Michael Jordan. So like Pippen and MJ really like just schooled his ass during that first game, versus Croatia. And then on the second game, during the finals, Tony was able to do his damn thing, though, and show that he's no joke, And I like Tony Kukoc. I thought he was talented, but I remember being a little kid watching that and all this hype for Tony Kukoc. Like he was going to be like such a big effing deal. I mean, he's no slouch. Let's not get it twisted. My phone will not stop. I apologize. But yeah, man, I loved the whole coverage with the Dream Team. Even they got into like the Reebok jersey, how Michael Jordan didn't want to accept the gold with the Reebok branding. I mean, he's repping Nike and, his brand, of course, in the future so hard. And I absolutely loved how he put, the flag. You can see the image right there to cover it because he had so much pride for the brand, because this was his shit. So he had so much pride with that. And Jay says, I forgot about Tony Kukoc. Come on, how could you forget about Tony, man? And that team was fantastic, man. Let's see. Brooklyn says Isaiah's a salty dude. Let's see what else. He said, I would love a fresh pair of Olympic 7s. Yes, they should drop those soon. Brooklyn says that Michael wanted to destroy Clyde. Yeah, well, there's one thing that you see. There's a common situation throughout all these episodes where people seem to be comparing him to other people, and people are not feeling that. By the way, please hit the thumbs up button right now. We got to get more likes on this, please. So YouTube actually tells my subscribers that we're live right now, or even on the replay. Before we get into more of this amazing documentary, let's back this up, pause, and let's hit you with the sneaker of the stream. And keep in mind, we do have Super Chat activated, so show that love in the Super Chat, and Cash App is right there. If you're watching on the replay, you can always Cash App me and leave your name or anything you want me to say, and I will shout you out. And thank you for your support. So it's only right? Sneaker of the stream. Now, I thought these were the regular Olympics when I grabbed them out of the box, but they are a little bit different, as you can see right there. So we got these bad boys, and they are clean. I think these are dead stock, by the way. I don't think I've even worn these because I had the other pair without, that heart logo. So I never wore these because I had the other pair, and I still have the other pair. I just don't know where the hell it is. So this one's a little special. We got the 9 on the back, which is pretty awesome, being that, that's the number he damn well played in during the Olympics with the Dream Team. And yes, man, we on the night wave right now. So definitely show that love and make sure to hit the thumbs up. But yeah, man, sneaker of the stream right here. And if you're watching this tomorrow, definitely happy May the 4th right here. May the 4th be with you. We got Baby Yoda here. Anytime I can show off Baby Yoda, I got it. But yeah, awesome pair of kicks. Let's get back to this recap. Let's get back to it. I got some notes that I took just so I could cover what I want to cover. So they also go through the Be Like Mike Gatorade commercial, which was so popular back in the days. And then they start talking about like the political wave. Like he got a bunch of heat with the politics. Let me put back this graphic. I like that graphic. So then they got back into some some political shit with Obama, especially not being very fond of Michael Jordan saying something like Republicans buy sneakers too. And he got a lot of heat over that statement right there. And then they start talking about the players wanting free tickets and everything, and how popular it was to go see Michael Jordan. Like every city, people were just buying out all the tickets just to see Michael Jordan play, and all the different celebrities that were there. They showed that one game, I think it was in Atlanta, and there was so many people there. You had like Jerry Seinfeld to Prince sitting next to Spike Lee to Dr. Dre. The list went on and on. Drew Barrymore was there. I mean, like everyone and their mother was there. So, they just wanted to show that, which I thought was cool, man. I mean, celebs are always going to games, though. I mean, at the end of the day, you still see the same amount of celebrities to this day. You'll see them at a Laker game. So, like that right there, I guess they just wanted to show the time, which I liked. And you even seen Michael Jordan backstage with Seinfeld shooting the shit. So I enjoyed that. All in all, it was a tight episode. A mixture of a lot of just like heat that Michael Jordan was getting between other players, and also just in general with like everything that was like boiling with the politics, to what we get to in episode 6, which is his issues. Well, he doesn't say it's an issue, but the whole situation with him gambling with episode 6 now. So like in the beginning, it starts off with Michael Jordan. He's in a hotel room, smoking a cigar, watching TV, kind of just narrating, talking about how this is his time where he's away from everything. Like as soon as he walks out that door, like people are flooding him, and it's basically focusing on him as a celebrity and dealing with it, not only on the court but off the court, and just constantly having to be on all the time, and it's becoming a struggle to him. That's what I got from it. Let me know what you all thought of it, please. Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. All right, please. Especially if we do these lives, I want to know what's going on with you all. But yeah, I mean, it's got to be hard to be a celebrity at that kind of pedestal. Just everywhere you go, you just are mobbed by people. And he was clearly the greatest basketball player ever at that time when they were filming it, and it's just like, can you imagine being Michael Jordan? Like, can you imagine that? like everywhere you go, people are just like worshiping the freaking ground you walk on, you know? Yes, definitely. We'll talk about that. That starts dunk though on Michael Jordan. Yeah. And, I was in New York. I grew up in New York. I lived in New York almost my whole entire life. So like that was a big moment when the Knicks got to, the Eastern Finals. But, it didn't go down as planned. And let's get back, though, to the gambling. I want to talk about the gambling first. I'm trying to keep it where it's organized. That's why I have some little footnotes here just so we can ride through with it. But, yeah, please interact with me. I want that. And so getting back to what I was saying, you could tell he was having a lot of struggle with the celeb side of things. He was even shooting a commercial. They kept showing him saying, about being Mike and this, that. And he was like, you could tell like he was struggling, man. And you could see it through this whole episode that he's having these inner demons that are beginning to really come out now. And it's something that I've always heard of, especially as I gotten older. But when I was watching Michael Jordan at this time, I was a really young kid. I was super young. So I wasn't paying attention to all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is something where now I'm watching this documentary back with a lot of footage I've never seen in my life. And I'm assuming a lot of it has never been shared, like some of this stuff that we're seeing. So seeing it now, being an adult now, it's a different vibe. And, you're really getting to know Michael Jordan. And this is, once again, it was shot so well. Even the music, they hit you with a nice combination of music for the era. In the beginning, they played I Got It Made, which I love. I love that old school hip hop record with Special Ed. They even played Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Parade, and stuff like that. So, really awesome vibes with the music. And yes, they do, dude. If you're looking for it, just hit me up on my Twitter at DJDELZ. I'll hook you with the link for that. Let's see what else we got in here. Juan says, what time is it right now on the East Coast? It is 11:15 on the East Coast. That's right, 914 all day, man. So, all right, so we're going to continue on. So what I was saying, yeah, like you're beginning to see the struggles with him, gambling. And they started off really slight. Like you're seeing also like him in the locker room playing quarters. And I remember playing that game when I was younger, quarters. And what you do is you throw the quarter against the wall. Whoever got the closest quarter to the wall wins, whether it would be you just keep the quarters when you're young. And when you start getting older, you start gambling for money. Whoever gets the closest quarter, we don't grab the quarter. You grab the stack of money. And it brought me back. I haven't even seen that game for such a long time. I remember in high school, we used to play quarters during lunchtime, start off with $1, everyone would play, then it would be $5, it would be $10. And I don't condone this. I think that gambling is not good. So young people out there, don't start doing it. All right. I mean, for a quarter, why not? But don't go crazy. I'm sure Michael Jordan had times where he was gambling a lot of money playing quarters. And he clearly he gets a thrill off of this. Anything that has to do with competing, he has a thrill over. He wants to show that he's the best at everything. And I think that's why the gambling was so attractive to him, and you see that with the quarter game, with the security. And I thought it was fun. It was lighthearted. He was like, security, get the security out of here. I got a kick out of that. That was funny. But Chad, then you see Will Perdue. He starts talking about how like Michael Jordan would play cards, with Harper and Pippen, and they would be playing for thousands of dollars. And, they would play in the front of the bus and they would be playing for like $1, just friendly bets, $1, maybe even less, quarters. So Michael Jordan would sometimes go to where they were playing and they'd be like, why do you want to come here? We're not gambling big money. He's like, I just want your money. I want to say that I have your money in my pocket. So he's always very competitive. This is bigger than just basketball. He has that drive where he wants to be the best at everything. And then they came out with this book. They start talking about this book by Sam Smith, Jordan Rules, talks about a lot of the dirt from behind the scenes, what's going on with the actual team. And it was ugly because he clearly got information from whether it was the faculty, with coaches, or it could be the players. At one point they had Horace Grant, right? And Horace Grant was saying, that he didn't say shit, but I think that people were thinking that Horace Grant did.
Straight up bitches.
So I mean, who knows who spilled the beans, who was talking about, all this information and everything like that. If you have any thoughts of who it could be, let me know. Mr. Jones, what's up? What's up to everyone? Show that love. Make sure to show that love. So, you're seeing a lot going on, a lot of tension, but it actually, I think, started making the team a little bit stronger, and that's what they were trying to explain. And we also had, and then we had more gambling issues they started talking about with a Slim Bowler. And there was a situation in Atlantic City where he actually had to go in the courtroom, Michael Jordan, with that whole situation. And they started talking about how Michael Jordan would owe people money. So this is showing now Michael Jordan is really beginning to have some serious issues with the gambling problem. He's got all types of guys now that he's dealing with that are gamblers and that are known for gambling, by a lot of people. So definitely not a good look for Michael Jordan right there. Then we get into the whole situation with the Knicks versus the Bulls, 93. The Knicks had Pat Riley, amazing coach, New York native, Schenectady, New York to be exact. And, it was a rough game, man. They were battling it out, super tough. And, man, it was like yesterday. I remember being a kid watching that, and it brought back a lot of memories. I seen someone in the chat talking about how Stark slam dunked on him, and just classic times. But the Bulls made it to the finals against the Suns, and Michael Jordan, once again, not happy with the press or with people winning awards. In this case, Charles Barkley got the MVP, so Michael Jordan was really pissed off about that. So when he came in, he came hard. Pause on that, and they did defeat them in game 5. John Paxson closed it out with that shot, and it was a wrap, and they got their 3rd championship. And, that's basically how it closed it out. You had one more scene with Michael Jordan in his red Range Rover. And did you guys notice what the license plate said on the Range Rover? Did anyone notice at all? Leave it in the chat if you did. I'll give you a second. If you are watching on the replay, leave it in the comments. But the Range Rover, it seems like no one paid attention to that. The Range Rover plate said "to Trey," 2 and then Trey, 2 Trey, 2-3. So that's just a fun little Easter egg for anyone that didn't realize that it said "to Trey." What's up, Toast Stones? I see you in there. Patreon families in the building. And all in all, it was fantastic. I can't wait for next week. I thought we were going to get some Kobe Bryant on this one, but we didn't, which I'm fine with. I mean, tell the story. Don't force the story just because Kobe passed away. Yes, we want to see Kobe, but don't force it. You know what I'm saying? I think they did such a good job. And once again, bravo to these guys. I every single video I reviewed, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and now we're here, bravo. So, salute to these people for putting together a great documentary. I mean, it's mind-blowing. I kind of wish that they would slow it down a little and just do 1 episode a week now, just so we have stuff to look forward to. Let me know in the comments if you wish that they would just do 1 episode a week, or you like the 2 episodes a week. You can't get enough of it. And I hear that the episodes, you can find them on the internet, but I want to watch it live with everyone else. We didn't have a shock drop, which sucks, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's not that serious. For people that just walked in, sneaker of the stream. This is the sneaker of the stream. Just so you know, every time I do a live stream, I show you a sneaker from my collection. And these are just a little bit different right here. And keep in mind, too, Super Chat is alive. Cash App. Show that love and support. Goes a long way. Definitely helps out with everything. And if you do end up sending anything on the replay, I will shout you out on the next video. So definitely let me know how you guys felt about this. Yes, the documentary 100% will win awards. It's just done really nicely. It's done really nicely. I mean, You know, I gotta tip my cap to them, man. Everyone involved with it, really great. And what makes it real great is hearing Michael Jordan in this day and age, sitting back with his cigar and his liquor and just you know, really shooting it, like telling us what it is, like really explaining it. You can tell he really has a lot of bad blood with Isaiah Thomas still. Like he really don't like Isaiah Thomas, which I felt is pretty damn interesting. Like all these years, he still feels that way about Isaiah Thomas. Is wild, you know. And yeah, man, I guess we're going to close this one out, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and watch the stream earlier today. This is the second stream of the day, so make sure to watch the stream from earlier. Watch the other reviews from the other episodes. They're all really good. I really break down, try to take a lot of information down so I can really break it down. But from here on out, I'm really going to be taking notes, watching, so we can give you a nice recap and interact. And definitely leave in the comments when you're watching on the replay your thoughts on everything I said, anything you disagree with, anything you agree with. Share this, please. Twitter, Facebook, like share it on social media. Like let's get this channel popping more. You know what I mean? And I need that. I need that support. I need to see the numbers too. I'm thinking about slowing down the streams. And if I don't see the support, I'm going to slow down the streams. Keep that in mind. So if you guys love these streams, it's very important that I see more support. All right. So just keep that in mind, because it may be a wrap. I may slow this down like midweek if I don't see a little more support. So we just need to share these more. You know, share on Twitter, Facebook, like the video, like comment on it, super chat. You got to keep in mind when you do super chat, YouTube pays attention to that. If I get super chats, they see, oh, okay, this guy's making us more money. Because when you guys super chat me, just always keep this in mind. I don't get 100% of that money. I get about, I think, 50% of it. So they see that they're making money, and then they, you know, say, okay, we got to recommend this video. You know, this video's generating. So, you know, but yeah, just show that love. This is a team effort, man. There's no I in team. So that's all I ask. If you could just hit the thumbs up, share this, Twitter, Facebook, it goes a long way, guys. Everyone have a good night, and I'll catch you possibly tomorrow. We shall see. I may be back tomorrow. All right. Oh, yeah. You know what? I almost forgot. Holy shit. I didn't speak about the very, very beginning with the sneakers on episode 6. How the hell did I not? So they were talking about the whole deal with Nike. I cannot believe that I didn't speak about that. So yeah, in the very beginning, they covered about his sneaker deal and everything, and it was pretty damn entertaining to watch. And you know, they had a lot of celebrities talking about how much those shoes meant to them. Nas was a guest, so you had Nas, you had Justin Timberlake, and we're gonna do another video tomorrow on that because I want to dig deep with that, because he started talking about how much those Jordan 1s hurt his feet. So tomorrow I will stream probably around 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So keep your eye out. Make sure you turn the notifications on, because I'm going to break up out of here. I think we're going to get up out of here on this one. But it was dope just breaking down everything with Michael Jordan and, you know, how the name came to play, which I did a video already about. But yeah, man, we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. I'm going to dig into that section because it was interesting how he was saying, man, that them Jordan 1s were killing his feet. His feet were literally bleeding. Michael Jordan was saying his feet were bleeding from wearing those shoes the whole game. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, you know, you got to keep in mind he wore those later on again when he went back to the Garden, you know. So he went back to the Garden later on in his career. He's used to a lot more comfortable shoes. I mean, the Air Jordan 1, I mean, compared to the other shoes, I mean, these are way more comfortable, right? Way, way more comfortable. So can you imagine playing a whole game in those Jordan 1s after you playing in these and even newer models, you know? He played in a bunch of newer models when he was playing in them ones. So, you know, that's really what it comes down to with that. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to probably stream around 1 o'clock, give or take, all right? So stay tuned for that. Much love, and we are out.